Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a toy declutter. I am finally going to be tackling all the kids' toys. A lot of my son's stuff he's outgrown. He is going to be one also in a few weeks, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get tons of toys. So I want to kind of manage what we have going on right now and declutter quite a bit of it before his birthday party is here. This is all the toys in the house, I believe. I don't think I'm missing anything else. I got all the toys from the kids' room. And originally most of the toys live here, so I don't want a lot of the toys in here anymore. I want them to be in the kids' rooms, and then just have like a few stuff out in the living room that they can share. They obviously can share all their toys, but just a few that they don't have to keep in my daughter's room or versus my son's room, just to make it a little easier, and that way it's not so always crowded with toys in here. Excuse my appearance, it is Labor Day weekend and we are in the middle of a heat wave in California, so it is very hot in the house. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tackle this. I'm gonna see what we can get rid of, donate, what can go to my daughter's room, what can go to my son's room, like I said, and then just hopefully get all this pared down. I do have bins underneath our TV area that are full of toys also. But I'm just gonna kind of work from my way out in, and then hopefully, I did buy a cube system from Target. It was 50% off today. So I went ahead and picked that up. It was only 15 bucks. So I'm gonna hopefully use that for their books and puzzles for in here. That way it can kind of contain that a little bit better as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and yeah. Hopefully this will motivate you to kind of do the same thing if you feel overwhelmed. Okay, so this is kind of where I'm gonna take a pause for a moment. I'm gonna go through my daughter's kitchen stuff off camera because it's a bit overwhelming and I'm gonna need to lay it out completely. But I wanna go ahead and get this mess picked up. So here is what the living room is looking like. I did have it like this for about a week since I did that declutter and kind of sorting of the toys, just because I wanted to see if this was gonna work out or not, but it has been working out great. So I still have the bins under here, and what I did was just kind of keep a few toys down here. And then this is the bookshelf I added, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go. I do have the kids' sofa still here, and then this was a little prize my daughter won at the fair, so once that breaks, it's trash. But I am keeping the wooden blocks here for them to play in here, just because I feel like that's something they play together, and yes, it makes a mess, but it's not horrible. I'm keeping their larger puzzles here on the fireplace as well, only because they do not fit in this cubby. This is like a little car and ball toy that they play with together. And then I just have these here. They're in a plastic bag for now. I don't know if that's gonna stay in the plastic bag or if I need a little basket for those, but it's pretty much contained. On the bookshelf that I was telling you guys about that I got, I keep this little wooden, like you just make like necklaces or just sorting through the strings. I keep that up here just because it is a lot of pieces, and this is more for my daughter, so I just don't want my son to get into that. On the first shelf, I have books, and then I'm just gonna rotate through the books during the seasons. Like I do have some Halloween and one Thanksgiving book here, plus the books that my son likes and the ones my daughter's going through right now that she's been loving. Just to have a few books in here, and then the rest are in my daughter's room right now. But they've been really enjoying this so far. On the middle shelf, I have all the smaller puzzles here, and then this little like stacking toy. Both my daughter and my son like playing with that one. And then at the bottom, I just have some bigger puzzles for my son. My daughter plays with them also, but my son likes to hold these. And then a bingo and button nails. So these just stay there. And then now for the bins. In the bins, I have just like items with like items. So in the first bin, it's all cars that they can play with together. My daughter's Barbies are in the next one. And then all the little animals. And then these are like learning toys, so stacking blocks. A little fishing thing that has their colors on them. And this little thing, and along with their music toys and balls. And then in the last cubby, I'm just keeping the little people in here, so this way they can play with all of these things together and it's not horrible to pick up at the end of the day. So in my son's room, I have next to his wipes this basket here, which is gonna house all his toys. So when we're in his room and everything, we're playing with these toys. And then I do have the fort in his room right now because he doesn't have a lot of stuff in his closet yet. So it just fits perfectly here. And then on this side of the room, I'm keeping the little unicorn thing that he can play with soon. In here that my daughter outgrew. Obviously they still, again, play with each other's toys. And then this is the stuff that I'm getting rid of to donate. I'm gonna go through each item in a little while and see like what's donatable, what needs to just get thrown, or if I need to wash something before I donate it. But that's everything that's leaving the house. So here in my daughter's room, it's not the best organized on her toys right now. I still want to get a few organizing items to help contain a lot of the toys, especially her kitchen. This way it's not a hot mess. A lot of her kitchen stuff is in these items, plus in there as well. She does have her stroller, the mini cart, and then again the kitchen area. We do keep her Cinderella carriage in her room because I don't want her brother to kind of ruin it or break it or anything. And then in her closet unit, she has a basket as well, like her brother, of toys, which has been really working well also. And yeah, that's kind of how we've been enjoying it for the last week. Like I said, it just makes them use their toys more and not get so over them quickly because they're in different areas of the house. Like I said, when we're in my daughter's room, they're playing with these toys. When they're in my son's room, they're playing with the toys in his room. And then obviously the day-to-day in the living room has their toys as well. So they're constantly entertaining themselves, which is great. And then another video or another time, I'm gonna go through the stuffed animals. I feel like they're kind of getting a little out of control. But for now, they can keep all of them at the moment. And then, like I said, I'll purge through those a little bit just to kind of pare down a bit. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.